Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syafiquddin Harjianto. I am from Universitas Bina Sarana Informatika, and today I have a project of language assessment. I want to present my presentation of indirect writing test, and this is my presentation. So let's just get started. First is introduction. Assessing writing ability is a central concern in language testing. Writing assessment can be conducted through direct or indirect methods. This presentation focuses on indirect writing tests, which assess writing ability through related linguistic components rather than actual writing production. So what is indirect writing test? An indirect writing test is a method of assessing writing skills by measuring sub-skills that are assumed to underlie effective writing. Instead of asking learners to produce a full piece of writing, test takers respond to tasks that evaluate, like grammar, vocabulary, sentence structure, cohesion and coherence, and error recognition. So what is the common form of indirect writing test? Indirect writing ability is commonly assessed through first multiple choice grammar questions like A, B, C, D, error identification test, sentence completion, sentence combining, and clause test. These formats allows examiners to evaluate writing related to knowledge efficiently and objectively. So how this indirect writing tests apply in language assessment? Indirect writing tests are widely used in large-scale standardized testing, placement tests, diagnostic assessment, and classroom-based quizzes. They are practically useful when large number of students must be tested. Scoring time is very limited for the teacher, and objectively and reliability are prioritized in here. So, what is another example of application in this indirect writing test? Instead of asking students to write an essay, the test may include identifying grammatical errors in their sentences, choosing the most coherent sentence combination, completing a paragraph with appropriate connectors, like having a conjunction. This task indirectly measure the learner's ability to construct accurate and coherent writing language. So what is the effectiveness in this indirect writing test? The effectiveness in here has high reliability due to objective scoring, has a time efficiency for both administration and scoring, practically for large-scale assessment, and it's very easy of standardization. And this is for part 1. For part 2, you will be seeing uh, my two video of the first one is the verbal essay and the second one will be the free interview. After that, I will compare both of them. So what are the strengths in the video? So thank you
Good
and see.
afternoon. So today I want to test you for a verbal essay. For the theme is the impact of social media to the students and young teenagers. You can gather up your opinions and then you can tell me your opinions. Then the opinion should be from introduction, by the paragraph, and then your conclusion for your opinion. Okay, you can start from now.
Uh, I would like to talk about the impact of social media on teenager. Social media has become an important part of a teenager daily activities. Almost every teenager use platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and WhatsApp to communicate and share information. One positive impact of social media is that it helps teenagers stay connected with a friend and family. Even when they are far away, it also allows students to access educational content and improve their creativity through video and online discussion. However, social media also has negative effect. Many teenagers spend too much time in their phone, which can reduce their focus on studying and affect their mental health. Social media can also create unrealistic expectations because people often compare themselves to others. This may lead to low self-confidence and stress. In conclusion, social media has both positive and negative impact on teenager life. Therefore, teenagers should use social media wisely and manage their time properly to avoid its negative effect while enjoying the benefit. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. You can maybe improve your opinion with more various vocabulary. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to move to free interview. I will give you several questions and you can just answer it. Just answer it like honestly with your opinion. So first, can you tell me how much do you use social media in your daily life?
I use social media almost every day, especially in evening after school, and usually spend around 3 to 4 hours.
Okay. Can you tell me so what does social media do for studying for students?
I think social media can help learning because we can find information easily. For example, there are many educational videos. However, if we are not careful, it can be distract us and waste our time for study.
Okay, in your opinion for social media, do you think it's maybe can work for the students and teenagers? Can you tell me why? Or if no, but maybe why not?
Yes, I think it does. Sometimes teenagers feel insecure when they compare their life with others on social media. This can cause stress or anxiety, especially if they use it too much.
What? So if you have any advice for the teenagers, maybe you can give some.
My advice is to use social media in a balanced way. Teenagers should limit their screen time and focus more on real life activities instead of studying and socializing directly with friends.
Okay, thank you very much for your opinion about social media. And that's for the free interview.
So as you can see, the first video is about the simulation of verbal essay, and the second video is the free interview. So for the verbal essay, the skill assessed in here are organization of ideas, and then fluency and pronunciation, vocabulary and grammar accuracy, coherence and logical development. So these are the assessed skills that are in the verbal essay. For the free interview, the skills that are assessed are fluency and spontaneity, ability to respond to open-ended questions, grammar and vocabulary in real-time communication, and confidence in interaction skills. So what is the summary? So the summary of both of these simulation are the method of verbal essay is focusing on structured speaking, organization, and formal language because it has the opening, the introduction, the body paragraph, and then the main idea, and the last one is the conclusion of his idea. And the method of free interview has a focus on natural interaction, fluency, and responsiveness. Because because in free interview you answer the question immediately and honestly, so it's almost spontaneous to answer it. So thank you everyone. This is my presentation. Thank you for your attention. See you.